Hi, my name is Olga, and this is my channel about startups. And today I'll continue the topic of liquidation preference and shares. In my previous video, I talked about the different kinds of shares investors and founders have, in particular common shares and preferred shares, and that quite often investors have liquidation preferences, which gives them rights to get money first if there is an M&A or liquidation scenario, and what are the criteria of these liquidation preferences. But in this video, I want to talk more about the case when preferred shares of an investor might convert to common shares. Why does it happen? In general, it happens in a case when startup goes south. So basically, it's not a very good condition on the market, or it's a down round, etc. So startup is looking for new funding. But the liquidation preference is so heavy, let's say $30 million, and new investor just won't come. It won't invest money because previous investors have liquidation preference, which is so huge, so that in M&A case, they will get all the money, but the last investor will not. It will not earn any income. It will not even maybe get its money back. So it's just a very huge burden for a startup, this liquidation preference, that a startup, there is a board meeting, and it is decided that if the company wants to survive and to attract new investor, it needs to convert all the preferred shares that previous investors had, to common shares. And of course, for investors that are already there in the company, it's a decision between dying completely or having this new investor come and help startup to survive, so they can at least maybe get their money back at some time, or just won't get anything at all. This heavy liquidation preference burden might influence employees as well, because they understand that in case of M&A, they won't get anything, because the burden is so big that only the investors, since they have preferred shares, will get everything back or maybe earn something, but founders and employees won't not. And new investors that come to this startup, they want employees to be motivated, because these are the employees who are working. So it's kind of a mutual decision that the startup founders and board of directors and investors make and have to make to transfer preferred shares into common shares. And it means that previous investors lose all their preferences and all their privileges. But that happens when a company has to make difficult decisions during difficult times. I hope that's helpful. Please write your comments, subscribe, share my video, give me some likes. Thank you.